Hi everyone, my name is Lucas Becker. I was a part of two different programs thanks to the Prince Takamado Centre at the University of Alberta. The first one I was in was the RSJP program, and the second one was the Kakehashi program. So I joined the RSJP program in May and June of 2016 as I was transitioning from MacEwan University to the University of Alberta, and I took part in the Kakehashi program as I was finishing my last semester at the University of Alberta. That was in January of 2019. So for the RSJP program, I remember when we got to the airport in Osaka, I was saying to all my friends, I said, "Okay, guys, I'm only speaking Japanese after this sentence." But after 5 minutes is when I completely crashed and could. But after that experience of traveling abroad for about a month and a half, taking super intensive classes, making so many Japanese friends and friends from abroad, not even just Canada and the US, but all over the world, who are also just as interested and motivated as me to speak Japanese and learn it, that by the end of, nearly 2 months, I was functionally fluent in the language. So yeah, if you want to learn Japanese really fast, I totally recommend it. After lots of our classes, we got to do so many cool activities and excursions where we would be either making pottery or taking taiko lessons or making matcha, doing the tea ceremony. But I think probably my best memories, besides eating the gigantic parfaits with my friends or visiting the castles and shrines and temples in Kyoto, was just studying under a big tree and just making that connection with all of my friends at my dorm. And after all of that, because of my experience, when I got back to the University of Alberta, I decided, I'm going to change my teaching major from social studies to Japanese. And I haven't looked back since, and it's just broadened my career opportunities tenfold. And also, I had the opportunity to be a part of the Kakehashi program once I finished my studies. And as a member of the Kakehashi program, so Kakehashi basically just means like a bridge, and the whole goal of the program is to bridge together Japan and Canada and the US and all these other countries. But when I went was just with Canada and the US. And it was just a real phenomenal opportunity to just meet all sorts of different people, all from all walks of life, and learn together with them and see all sorts of amazing things. When we were in Tokyo, we got to go to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and attend some really cool lectures about international relations and how that all affects our daily lives. And we even actually got the chance to talk with a governor and talk about social problems in Canada and the US and Japan. And that, it's cool when you get to meet a politician from a different country. But then we went to Hokkaido for a bit, which was a dream of mine come true, when we got to go to all these different museums, and I got to learn more about the really fascinating indigenous people of Hokkaido, the Ainu. But that aside, probably the best part of that program in particular was the homestay. The homestay I couldn't recommend enough. We spent maybe 3 days with my family, and just getting to connect with them and spend time in a different lifestyle was phenomenal. And I still keep actively in touch with them to this day. Honestly, Both of these programs changed the entire course of my life. I felt like there were so many incredible people, and some of them I call my dearest friends to this day that I met on the trips. I got tons of experience in Japan. That it really helped me with my career. Both the Ritsumeikan Summer Japanese Program and the Kakehashi Program gave me opportunities to just learn more about Japan, and got me to start steering my career in a path where I can keep having those close ties with Japan and Canada. Um, it's a total stereotype, but I think it's totally accurate when people say people who study abroad can't stop talking about just how awesome their trip was. So if you guys are considering a career with some sort of involvement in Japan, Japanese, or at the very least just to get some international experience, I highly recommend joining the Ritsumeikan Summer Japanese Program, or trying your best to get nominated or win a speech contest to take part in the Kakehashi Program. If you get the chance, because it was just so worth it and a phenomenal experience all in all. Thanks.